Not exactly ideal baseball
And
conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Today, it's the second of this 3 games. Manuel Irizarry, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
That's ball 4.
Set to get his day started, Pedro Marmolejo, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Marmolejo.
From the stretch, the 1-3 hit down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up.
He's out.
Into the box now, Toby Lloyd. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Get him.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Now batting, Alfredo De Los Santos. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Digging in now, Eric Carnu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, it's hit to third.
Hold it right there.
4 out. 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show. Leading off the inning, Toby Lloyd. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Toby Lloyd.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner toward right center. Cruz moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Now to the plate, Emilio Ramirez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound, and quite frankly, getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of the start for what he's been able to do.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now in the box, Emilio Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ramirez.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. 8th inning coming up, and Bowie is out in front, 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Toby
Leading
Lloyd.
off,
A hit in
the
2
third baseman.
tries so far.
Toby
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to
Lloyd.
score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Cruz racing back at the track. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and we are tied again.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Striding in, Manny Campos
Now
has got a
batting,
chance
the
to end
designated
this
hitter,
one and send these fans
Manny
home happy if he can get a
Campos.
ball deep enough into the gap. Now the 0-2 pitch.
That's
Pops him
up. That's up. Who's
toward the
got
left
it?
side of the infield. Lloyd camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. So stepping in,
The third
Toby
baseman, number
Lloyd.
3.
Go ahead run at
Toby
first. Nobody out.
Lloyd.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's the first pitch. Shot back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Nice shot.
Hey, this
nice
guy's
shot.
obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Settling in now, Alfredo
Now
De Los
batting,
Santos. He'll
the
try to
catcher,
follow up the double in his
Alfredo
last at
De
bat
Los
with another
Santos.
big hit right here. And he pulls this one back in time. 2-2. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field. Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Now batting, left fielder.
So a
Eric
big spot here, and
Carnuth.
stepping in, Eric Carnuth, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game
Off the
tied.
bag. Find the ball.
And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Standing in, Dallas
batting,
Thomas, and
the
he's got
second
runners
baseman.
at the corners here with
Dallas.
only one gone.
Thomas.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
The center fielder, number
Now at the
28.
plate, Gustavo Rivera. And their runners at the corners now.
Rivera.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Ramirez will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Richmond leads this one 2-1. Ready once again, Pat Covey. He
The
flew
batter,
out in his last at-bat.
00. Shortstop, Pat Covey.
The 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Played on to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to inning number 12 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Standing in, Toby Lloyd.
Leading
he
off,
singled his
the
last
third
time
baseman,
up.
Toby Lloyd.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Emerson is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program, In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde, will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in,
Now
Jake
batting,
Cruz.
the
They'll
right
be looking
fielder,
for something he could drive
Jake
into the gap and
Cruz.
drive home that tying run from first. Set to deliver the 0-1. The runner, and he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. Oh, and this drops in the infield. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen. Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Kenny Souza claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the
Ladies and
air on the
gentlemen,
show. Tonight, the
please
first of this
welcome
four-game weekend set between the
flying
Altoona Curve and the Flying
Squirrels.
Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Felipe Vila will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage.
Let's play ball. Three. He's out. Out. You're out.
Digging in, Michael Hines. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Michael Hines.
The windup and the 0-1. One's down to third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Two. No runner. Go hold.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player.
Stepping in, Toby Lloyd, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Lloyd.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Thacker leads off second with one gone in the inning. Hit on the ground to third.
Beat it out.
Throw gets him.
He's
Two down.
out.
So striding in, Toby
And leading
Lloyd.
off for
He
the
got on
Flying
top of one. It
Squirrels,
was a ground out
the third
victim
baseman,
last time.
This
Toby
one doesn't look good so far.
Lloyd.
Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking. Strike three. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the fifth as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. Digging in to try it again. Toby Lloyd. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Lloyd.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. On its way is pitch number 75, lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. The 0-2 once more. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball.
All right.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Digging in once again, Alfredo De Los Santos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
De Los Santos.
Duggar at second. Lloyd on at first with nobody out. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
The left fielder, number 25, Eric.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. The throw will go to third, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. Digging in and looking for more,
Third baseman,
Lloyd.
number 3.
They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
Lloyd.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Chassin going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
This evening's game comes
Our
to an
final
end. 5-4 the final tally. Altoona led this game from the 3rd inning on. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Altoona Curve and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Drew Carlisle is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good.
3, ball 4, take your base. Out. 3, first base. 3, you're out. Out.
Stepping into the box,
And leading
Toby
off for the
Lloyd.
Flying
He'll get us
Squirrels,
going here in the bottom
third
half of the
baseman.
second.
One of the
Toby
keys to securing a win, they want to
Lloyd.
keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Hit to first.
Oh, beat it out,
Has
beat it out, beat it
And
out.
he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down.
Stepping up now,
Now
Toby
batting,
Lloyd.
third
He got on
baseman,
top of one and was
Toby
a ground out victim last time.
Lloyd.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bounce to first.
Come on, come on, come on,
and he
come on,
can't
come
come
on,
up
come
with
on.
it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Striding in once again, Alfredo De
Now
Los
batting,
Santos. He reached
the
on a
catcher,
single in his first try.
Alfredo De Los Santos.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Huggins takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Drew
The pitcher,
Carlisle.
number
He
15.
successfully laid down a sac
Drew
bunt in his last plate appearance.
Carlisle.
Yeah, Matty, a productive AB last time, no doubt. But here with 2 outs, let's see if he can find some green grass in the outfield and drive something in a gap.
Popped up. Quo is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Squirrels lead it 2-0. Stepping in, Toby
Third baseman,
Lloyd.
number
0 for
3.
2 on his line thus far.
Toby Lloyd.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. 7th inning comes. Squirrels are on. So a crucial moment here, and standing in,
the
Billy
shortstop,
Anderson.
Billy
But a single here could
Anderson.
reduce the deficit to only 1. Set to deal on 2-2. Down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan. And with it, the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on now to the bottom. Leads this one. So coming to the plate, Joaquin Chacin. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Chacin.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
2-2.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Scooped up. One there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left.
Well, that's not exactly how you brought up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect a save.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Richmond Flying Squirrels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Drew Carlisle earns the win, his second, as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Justin Holton pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Yoenis Pena closes the door for the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Altoona Curve and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball on the show. Ozzie Delgado gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something.
Play ball, please. Out. He's safe. Out.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel McDougal, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
McDougal.
He's set. The 0-1.
Play ball. He's out. First base. 3. Out. Out. You're out. 3.
Now at the plate, Toby Lloyd.
And leading
He'll
off
swing it from the left side right here.
It really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Right side, but it's well foul.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Hit back toward the mound. To his left, Hines, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And fellas, when you take a look at the numbers on this guy, this starting pitcher has a low ERA, a low strikeout rate. And what that means to me...
Trying to pick things up where
The
he left
batter,
off,
the
Johnny
third baseman.
Huggins. 1 for 2
Johnny
with a double on the ledger so
Huggins.
far. Toward third, Lloyd scoops it up. On to first, and there were 2 down. So striding forward
Third
now,
baseman, number
Toby
3.
Lloyd. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lloyd.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Pulled toward right center field. Mora on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Henry
The center
Mora.
fielder,
He
number
singled his
34.
last time up.
Henry Mora.
Now the payoff pitch home.
1-1-1.
The third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on. Down in front. At the plate, Toby
Third baseman,
Lloyd.
number
He
3.
comes in 0 for 2 thus
Toby
far.
Lloyd.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
So digging in now, Joaquin
Now
Chacin. He
batting,
got on top
right
of one and
fielder,
was a ground out victim
Joaquin
last time.
Chacin.
The 0-1 pitch.
1-1-1.
To the left side, backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the lead it. Now at the plate, Toby Lloyd. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Owens over at second. Thacker on at first with 2 down. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Now batting, catcher, Alfredo.
Ready now, Alfredo De Los Santos. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
The batter number 14, second baseman, Cam Medler.
Lifted in the air out towards left center.
He's scoring.
Mora is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Altuna's out in front, 10-5. Digging in, Toby Lloyd.
Third
he came
baseman,
through with an
number 3.
RBI single in his last
Toby
at-bat.
Lloyd.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Into the box now, Alfredo De Los Santos.
Catcher, Alfredo De Los Santos.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
11-5, the final tally in this one. The Curve led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Number 76 with his 4th win this season. Ozzie Delgado was hit hard to the tune of 7. Welcome to MLB The Show and this
Ladies and
presentation of
gentlemen,
minor league baseball.
please
Tonight it's the
welcome
first of 3 to start the new week between the Trenton Thunder and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball. It's the show. And number 51, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's...
Ball 4, take your base. 3, out. That's ball 4. Out.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sean
center fielder,
Rogers.
number 2.
He reached on a single in his first try. Runners at the corners here, nobody out.
3-3.
Third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Striding into the box,
And
Toby
leading off
Floyd.
for the
He did
Flying
his part
Squirrels,
yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Digging in, Robbie
Leading
Brasky.
off
He got
for
on
Trenton,
top of one and was a
the right
ground out
fielder,
victim last time.
Robbie
Pitch on the
Brasky.
way.
1-1.
Round to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another chance, Kyle
Now
Higashioka.
batting,
And
catcher,
we'll see what he can do here with a
Kyle
pair of runners on base
Higashioka.
and 2 gone here in the 5th.
One.
Bank to him. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Digging in for his second at bat, Toby Lloyd, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
He's set, and the pitch down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Line drive, base hit to right.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Now at the plate, Alfredo De Los Santos.
Now batting, catcher, Alfredo De Los Santos.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Into the box, Cam Metler.
The
He
batter,
flew
number
out in his
14.
last at bat.
Second baseman,
Second and third
Cam
here, one man out.
Metler.
Hit on the ground to third. Worth gloves it, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an
The
8-2
center fielder,
game.
number 10. Joaquin
Stepping into the box, Joaquin
Montanez.
Montanez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 5. This one. Next will be the cleanup
The
hitter,
center fielder,
Sean
number 2.
Rogers.
Sean Rogers.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive base hit.
Relay, relay, relay. 2-2-2.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up 1 for a double. Good example of why you have to.
At the plate, Toby
Third
Lloyd.
baseman,
He
number
singled
3.
his last time up.
Toby Lloyd.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw will be too late. So a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. And now the slap. Now Toby
the third
Lloyd.
baseman.
He's 2 for 3 thus
Toby
far.
Lloyd.
First offering on its way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. Grounded to first.
Run it out! Run it out!
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the
Fans, our
back of
final
your
line
bullpen
score.
that can pitch
First
that
for the
kind of work.
victorious Thunder. 8
8-4
runs
tonight.
on 15
Trenton
hits.
jumped out to
No
an early lead.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing.
Time for minor league baseball here on the
Ladies
show
and
as we set
gentlemen,
our sights on the
please
Double-A
welcome
Eastern League.
your
Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Trenton Thunder and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Felipe Vila, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home
Ball.
ballpark.
Ball 4. Take your base. He's safe. Out. He's out. You're out. 3. Out. Out. That's ball 4. Out.
At the plate, Toby
Batting
Lloyd.
seven.
A couple of hits
The
for
right
him in
fielder.
4 trips to the
Toby
plate last night.
Lloyd.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to right field. Moving under it, Brasky looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute.
Next will be the designated hitter,
Now
Kurt
batting,
English, as
the
he's got a
designated
chance
hitter,
to tie this ball
Kurt
game up with that
English.
equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Yeah, here we go, relay.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Digging in the switch hitter,
Now
Toby
batting,
Lloyd.
right
He
fielder,
flew out in his last
Toby
at-bat.
Lloyd.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
D-Rod.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line hard to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alfredo
Now batting,
de los Santos.
The catcher, Alfredo de los Santos.
3-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
The left fielder,
Into the
number
box now,
25.
Eric Carnuth. He got
Eric
called out on strikes his
Carnuth.
last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled.
All right. Stay
Look for
here,
him to be on the attack early in the set.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Coming to the plate now, Toby
right fielder,
Lloyd.
number
He'll try to
3.
follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Gets is there. 2 gone. Now batting, Jeff Bermundo, he'll lead things off
Leading
against
off
the
for
same
Trenton,
reliever that
the second
finished off the
baseman.
last inning.
Yeah.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Metler will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Sean
The center
Rogers.
fielder, number 2, Sean Rogers.
0-1, here it comes. Hit in the air to right field. Moving under it, Lloyd. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now.
The right fielder,
Lloyd,
number 3.
as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Lloyd.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. From the belt, the pitch pulled toward right center field. Brasky is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in now, Toby
and leading
Lloyd.
off for the
He's 1 for 4
Squirrels,
for the game.
The right fielder, Toby Lloyd.
Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Number 64 claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight.
Now is our
for Mark
final line
DeRosa,
score.
Dan Plesac,
First
this
for
is
your
Matt
victorious
Vasquez, and
home
you've been
team.
watching
5
MLB
runs,
The Show. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern
Ladies
League
and
Baseball
gentlemen,
is on the air.
please
Today it's the
welcome
rubber match of this
your
three-game series between the
Flying
Trenton Thunder and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your... Drew Carlisle gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to
Play
watch.
ball. Out.
Striding forward now is the DH,
Batting
Kurt
third.
English. First
The
chance
designated
for him
hitter.
here in the top of the first with nobody on.
English.
Hit in the air to right field. Lloyd is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. Now in the box, Sean
Leading off for
Rogers,
Trenton,
hitting just a bit
center
over the
fielder,
Mendoza line on the year.
Rogers.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is what I would call one of those good news, bad news scenarios. The good news is that he didn't have to face a cleanup man in the first.
Striding in, Toby
Batting
Lloyd,
seven.
as he'll look
The
to bring
right
home that
fielder,
tying run from
Toby
second with a base hit into the outfield.
Lloyd.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounded
Hold
up
on,
the
hold
first
it right.
base
Come on,
line.
come on, get here, get here.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors. And leading off the inning, Toby
leading off
Lloyd,
for the
as they'll
Flying
look to get
Squirrels,
something going here
the
and
right
even this
fielder,
game up.
Toby Lloyd.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
So stepping in,
The right
Toby
fielder,
Lloyd.
number 3.
He'll swing it from the left
Toby
side right here.
And that last at that when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hit out towards second. To his left, Mendez. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So the batting order turns over now and set to
Now
go.
batting,
Robbie
the right
Grasky.
fielder.
He'll look to bounce back
Robbie
after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
In there, a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than
And
never. And I'm
leading
sure
off
when he
with a
walked into that
flying
batter's
squirrel,
box right there, he's thinking
the
this
right
very
fielder,
well could be my
Toby.
last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Oh, man, you
Boy,
smoked that
D-Roll,
one.
that
Good
looked
job,
like
good job.
extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
The batter, the catcher.
Now to the plate, Alfredo de los Santos.
Santos.
He singled his last time up. Soft grounder left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Settling in now, Dallas Thomas.
Now batting, second baseman, Dallas Thomas.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th-inning lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now 6-4.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
6-4, the outcome today. The Flying Squirrels came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Billy Haight claims the win out of the pen, his first. Yoenis Pena hammers down the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 11.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air
And
on the
now,
show.
your
Tonight, the first of this
Bowie
3-game weekend
Bay
series
Sox.
between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's Dominic Davis gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics,
Play
look
ball.
at this whip.
Ball,
1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1.
Coming to the plate now,
Batting fifth,
Toby Lloyd.
the right
and he
fielder.
could give his guys an
Toby
early lead if he can come through here.
Lloyd.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently.
Come on, go hard, you're
They're not
scoring.
swinging the
Go
bats
hard.
well. They got shut out yesterday.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no error.
Play ball. 3. Out. He's out. 3.
Standing in, Eric Emerson.
Now
Runner
batting,
in scoring
center
position
fielder.
with 2 gone.
Eric Emerson.
The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lloyd has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the Sox lead.
He's 3. 3. He's out.
Standing in, Craig Boyles. 0 for
Leading
1
off
here
for
in the early
Bay
going.
Sox,
One of the keys
The
to
first
securing a
baseman,
win, they want to keep
Craig
the pressure on and try to
Boyle.
build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already.
Digging in, Toby
Now batting,
Lloyd. He
the
flew
right
out in
fielder,
his last at-bat.
Toby Lloyd.
Here comes the first pitch. Oof,
Zero.
looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Emerson on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready once again, Toby
The right
Lloyd.
fielder,
As
number
the switch
3.
hitter will take his cuts
Toby
left-handed here.
Lloyd.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 5th is out in front. So a big moment
right
here,
fielder,
and
number
standing
3.
in, Toby
Lloyd.
And he does so
Lloyd.
representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That ball's foul.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Oh, on the
beat it
ground
out,
to
beat it
short.
out.
Could this be 2?
Out.
The second for 1.
Thanks.
They will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from 3rd. Stepping in, Rick Thacker. Already
Now
2
batting,
for 2. He'll look to
shortstop,
add on right here.
Rick Thacker.
slowly hit to first.
Hard 90,
I don't
hard
think
90.
they can get two. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. So striding in, Frank Arrojo. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
The third baseman, Frank Arrojo.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Lloyd is there, 1 out. Digging in to try it again, James Chu.
Catcher.
The winning run is at first base.
Chu.
Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Lloyd. He's got it 1 away. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
7-5 tonight's final. The Bowie Bay Sox came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Hunter Harvey claims the win out of the pen, his first.
Here now is
so
our
that'll
final
put a
line
wrap on
score.
things here
First
this
for the
evening.
victorious
A player receives advice about the refining of his game. A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of three to start the new week between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Erie Seawolves. Erie attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Ryan Pollock, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties.
Stepping into the box, Toby Lloyd.
Right,
he'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lloyd.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Stepping up now, Alfredo De Los Santos. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4. Striding in once again,
now
Toby Lloyd stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman. You have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Stepping in, Alfredo De Los Santos. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Alfredo De Los Santos.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back. Lloyd, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit well on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. To the plate now is the designated hitter, William Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. So 1-1 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lloyd racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Digging in once again,
the right fielder, number 3, Toby Lloyd.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the 2nd out. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 7-1.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does.
Now at the plate,
the right
Toby
fielder, number
Lloyd.
3.
1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Lloyd.
First pitch on its way. Line toward center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Richmond Flying Squirrels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Felipe Vila with his 4th win this season. Ryan Pollock struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 9 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.
The game's future stars are on
Ladies and
display as
gentlemen,
minor league baseball
please
comes your
welcome
way on the
your
show. Tonight, the first of this
flying
four-game weekend set between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's Ozzie Delgado will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5.
Play ball. 3. He's out. 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 3. You're out. Out. Out.
Now at the plate, Toby
Batting
Lloyd,
sixth,
as he'll get
the
his
right
first
fielder,
opportunity in this one.
Toby Lloyd.
Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
So striding forward now, Alfredo De Los Santos. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
De Los Santos.
Lloyd, base runner at first with one out. Popped him up. Arroyo shading to his right. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Eric Carnuth. Day off for him yesterday, but
fielder,
back out there for this one.
Carnuth.
And he'll snap one over to first.
good.
And a dive, but he's back in there. A runner on first with 2 away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Queen.
Come on, go.
And
You're
that
scoring. You're scoring. You're
retires
scoring.
the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 2 full. The Rubber Ducks lead this one. Stepping up to the plate, Wade
right fielder,
Jones.
number 12.
He'll look to bounce back
Wade
after striking out his last time up. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lloyd will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head now to the Ducks lead it. Trying to pick things up where he left
Now
off.
batting,
Dwayne
shortstop.
Anderson. He'll try to
Dwayne
follow up the double in his
Anderson.
last at-bat with another big hit right here. This one skied out toward right. Lloyd is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rubber Ducks lead. At the plate, Toby Lloyd.
Now
He
batting,
reached on a single in
the
his
right
first
fielder.
try.
Yeah, and they take
Toby
another single right here. That third base
Lloyd.
coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Swing and a
Dig,
little
dig, dig, dig,
blooper
go,
to
go, go,
center.
go.
Cologne ranging forward. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll get back a run here as they're on
Oh, boy, way
the
to get
board.
on the
It's
sack.
4-1.
Check the outfielders here.
Now at the plate, Alfredo De Los Santos.
Now
He
batting,
flew out in his last
the catcher,
at-bat.
Alfredo De Los Santos.
The 1-1 home. Line to the right side.
Round it. Pick up the ball.
And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready now, Eric Carnuth.
The
2 men
left
on,
fielder,
2
number
away here in the
25.
4th.
Eric
Lloyd on
Carnuth.
second. De Los Santos at first. 2 out in the inning. Swing, and he pops him up. Arroyo ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 4 full. The Rubber Ducks lead it 4-1. So digging in now, Mariano
Leading off
Villalobos.
for Akron, the third baseman, Mariano Villalobos.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Lloyd giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more.
And leading
Toby
off for the
Lloyd.
Flying Squirrel,
Couple of singles to his
the right
credit
fielder,
thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Digging in, Alfredo De Los Santos. He singled his last time
Alfredo De Los Santos.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Into the box now, Eric Carnuth. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here it comes, 0-2. A line shot to third base. To second for 1, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. Digging in, Dallas Thomas.
Now batting, the second baseman, Dallas
Lloyd at second.
Thomas.
De Los Santos is over at first with 1 away. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of 1, though.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rick Thacker. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Second and third, 2 away. Ground ball right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8 lead this one. Striding into the box, Toby Lloyd. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Speared on the dive.
Oh, he's in.
Not in time. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. The Rubber Ducks lead it 6.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys at the home dugout.
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyways. A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position.
Time for minor league baseball here on the
Ladies
show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Flying. Number 51, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game.
3 out. He's out. 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 3. You're out. He's out.
Into the box, Toby Lloyd. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. From the stretch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Ready for another chance. Toby Lloyd, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite...
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a 1-out double.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alfredo De Los Santos. He drew a walk his first time up. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 51. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Hernandez, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. And stepping into the box, Miles Hunt. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Hunt.
The 1-2. Shot to third and handled for the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. At the plate, Toby Lloyd. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they pick up no runs, no hits. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 64 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
These changes defensively. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot. Number 64. Now playing third base and batting 9.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Reading earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits.
For the Titans,
Dan
3
Carlisle
runs,
notches
4
his
hits,
third
no
win
errors.
of the
They
year.
left 11 men on.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern
And
League
now,
Baseball
please
is on the
welcome
air.
your
Tonight it's the first of 4
Akron
between the Flying Squirrels of
Rubber
Richmond
Ducks.
and the Akron Rubber Ducks. Brian Hark gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this.
In now, Toby
Batting
Lloyd.
third.
And there's a look
The
at
third
his
baseman.
home and road splits
Toby
so far this year.
Lloyd.
First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hold up, right here.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well. And after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is
Batting
nothing to
fourth.
sneeze at. So
The
you
first
can say,
baseman.
hey, he's going a whole calendar
No.
week with getting at least one
Sumner.
base hit. So there's a lot of positives going on right now.
0-1 count and the pitch.
All right,
Is
you're
put
here,
in
you're
play
here,
to the
you're
right
here.
side of the infield. Matsui is up with it, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Now at the plate,
Batting
Patrick Owens.
the
He
right
went
fielder.
deep in the contest
Patrick.
last night.
Owen.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Squirrels lead it.
That hit him. First base. He's out. Ball 4. Take the base.
Digging in the switch hitter, Toby
third baseman,
Lloyd.
number
He'll
3.
try to follow up the
Toby
double in his last at-bat with
Lloyd.
another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Jones moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90
Play ball.
feet away.
3. That's ball 4. You're out. 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 He's out. Out. You're out. Out. 4. Take your base. Out. Heat base. Heat base. Out.
At the plate, Toby Lloyd.
The third baseman,
one in,
number 3.
one out, and one on
Toby
here in the inning.
Lloyd.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over
beat
to
it out,
first.
beat it out,
The
beat it
second
out.
for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit. Into the box now, Mariano
Leading up for the
Villalobos.
Rubber Ducks,
0 for 1 for him
the
here in
third
this one.
baseman,
Things not looking very good so
Mariano
far in this one, but we're still in the
Villalobos.
middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. As we move through the middle innings, the Rubber Ducks find themselves behind in this one. Guys, they're only down by a slim margin, and they've got a few innings left to play. What needs to happen to keep their winning streak alive?
Well, they look good offensively so far. At least they're battling their ABs. Just try and get that leadoff batter on. Give the manager an option of whether or not he wants to play a little small ball, or someone gets count leverage and they're able to move a ball out of the ballpark and get them right back on top.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you
left
can.
Fielder, Steven Queen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
Nope.
Outside, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches.
Coming to the plate now,
The third
Toby
baseman, number
Lloyd.
3.
He'll swing it from the left
Toby
side right here.
And this is the
Lloyd.
side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line.
Oh.
And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Now batting,
Michael
second
Matsui.
baseman,
He got on top of one and was a
Michael
ground out victim last time.
Matsui.
1-1.
The third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Ducks lead, but
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train
Here
that's
now
not
our
about
final
to
line
slow
score.
down.
First for
anytime.
the victorious Rubber Ducks.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.